Hey everybody, it's Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy. As always, thanks for watching the video today. What have I got for you? I've got the new MP-20 MMC Iron to review. Stay tuned. So, here we go. Multi-material performance from the MP-20 MMC. What does MMC stands for? Multi-material concept, according to this. Look at this. Mizuno produced a tiny little product performance guide. Everything's in here. All their irons, all their woods, all their clothing. I love a brochure. I don't know why. In the day of modern ages of iPads and getting information off a computer, it's just nice to have something that you can read, isn't it? Like this. Anyway, second generation of Mizuno's multi-material concept. Thinner top line, refined scoring irons based on the chassis set flow and proportions of the MP-20 muscleback. Engineered to be more playable through the use of titanium muscle plate and tungsten sole weight. Grain flow forged HD from a single billet of 1025 pure select mild carbon steel, layered within soft copper plating and protective nickel chrome for legendary feel and feedback. How about that for a bunch of taglines? Pretty good, eh? So yeah, second generation. We've seen the MMCs before with this titanium tungsten combination. Very classy iron, trying to give you basically the look of a blade, but again with some more firm playability built into them. What's very classy, and I think if I shoot a little video and pop the video up, you'll see what they've done. Certain areas of the clubs are full chrome, so like on the bottom of the club here, full chrome where you're not going to get glare, and on the back of the club here. But on the areas where you're going to get glare, top edge, front of the face, and maybe the back of the neck, it's kind of a matte finish. So you've got all these different sort of finishes. Very, very classy. Must have been really expensive. We'll talk about price in a minute. Lofts, very, very standard for MPs. You're starting 7 iron, 32 degrees, pitching wedge 46. Nothing's ever changed in recent years on Mizuno's MP lofts, so that's nice and consistent. What else can I tell you? Multi-material construction. We've talked about that, haven't we? 12 grams of tungsten, toe weight, ease of launch in compact plane profile. Dramatically thinner top line. I'll just read you a little bit more. Bump. As a response to requests from the tour, the MP-20 MMC number 4 iron is reduced by 0.3 millimeters and the pitching wedge by 0.4 millimeters, less than 1 millimeter thicker at address than the MP-20 muscleback. So just thin the top edge down a little bit. There we go. Should we talk a little bit about price before we go and hit it? We are buying into some pretty high-end product here. Obviously the engineering and the way which this club is built is expensive. Remember Mizuno, certainly in the UK, I'm sure it's the same in America and all around the world, it's one shaft, one grip. So whatever shaft you want, be it an NS Pro Modus or a Dynamic Gold or a Project X, you want a an Align grip on there, or you want a lambkin grip on there, loads of different grip options. It's the one price you pay. You don't pay up charges. But let me just tell you, this club here, I have priced up per club rather than per set, because I think we're going to see blending happening with this set. We're going to see people going with possibly 3 different heads here to make a setup. They could be going MP-20 musclebacks, possibly in the short irons. They could then be going into this one, the MMC in the mid irons, and possibly into the HMB in the long irons. So because of that, they're all different prices. Now this one here in my store, custom fitted, is £165 per club. The muscleback, strange enough, is the cheapest of the option. I'm selling that one at £149 per club, and the most expensive one is the HMB at £180. So you've got sort of 3 different price points: £149, £165, £180. So you know, you're talking some big money. By the time you've put 7 irons together, you're into 4 figures quite comfortably. But you are buying into the legendary feel and craftsmanship of a Mizuno iron. And I say this to a lot of my customers: an iron like this, you'd probably expect to get 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 years out of a club like this, depending on how much golf you play. So if you break that down per year, it's not quite as painful. I know it's a lot of money. Right, enough of me waffling. Let's get over and hit some balls. Let's go. Okay, everybody, we've made it to the hitting area, otherwise known as the man cave area. Hope the lighting's okay. I've just dimmed things down and so we can see the screen a little bit more. As I said over there, 32 degrees on the 7 iron. I've got my normal Callaway Chrome Soft balls on the deck. Today I've got the NS Pro Modus Tour 120 shaft in stiff, details down below. GC2 running, green set to soft, and I'm about 160 yards away. I get lots of comments about this, and I'm aware GC2 does not measure club speed particularly accurately because I don't have the HMT bit yet. Hopefully going to get that sorted this year sometime, upgrade. So we'll look at ball speed. It does measure most other things pretty accurately. Let's hit some. Okay, before I hit it, behind the ball, classic. Absolutely classic Mizuno, just as it should look. Not a bad one for starters. Certainly happy with that. Let's bring that one straight up and punch some numbers for you. My regular viewers will start smiling, or not maybe at this next comment. Feel. Have this whole every time I review a Mizuno club, I seem to have this debate with myself about feel, softness. Does it feel soft? Some days I think I can feel it better than others. I think a lot of it depends on where you strike it on the face and the sort of ball you're using, but that did feel soft coming off the club face. I've got to admit it. It's almost like the ball's just staying on there a little bit longer. Yeah, it's very subjective, this feel thing. Let's have a look at some numbers. Around about 114 miles an hour ball speed, a carry of 157 from an 18.5 degree launch, spinning at just over 6,000, nearly 6,200, with a peak height of 30 yards, and it's finished about 9 feet left of target. Very nice. Should we go again? Might go a little bit right, that one, just kind of blocked it out a little bit, but again, we'll take one more look at the numbers maybe. Not quite as good as the first one, but it's not bad. Ball speed dropped off a little bit, down to 110, 153 carry, a little bit more loft on the club at impact there, so 20 degrees of launch. Interesting enough, the spin, although it was a higher launch, the spins dropped a little bit. That's probably strike related. Didn't quite find the middle of the bat with that one. I'm going to go one more, and then I'm going to tell you what I think of this club. Shall we lean on this one a little bit? Should we jump on one? Let's see what happens. Never a good idea, really, is it? But we'll try and hit one. Oh, gone after that one. Need the chiropractor on speed dial for that. Isn't it amazing when you try and hit a ball harder? Doesn't go much further. I think there's some lessons to be learnt from there. I mean, that was slower than the first one, and I really felt like I went after that one. It's a decent shot. Ball speed's up around about 112, carries up about 156, 18.5 launch angle again, spinning at 5.7. I'd like to think I could get that backspin rate up a little bit more. Yeah, maybe the shaft might have something to do with it. Slightly heavier shaft. Kick point might be a little bit higher up the shaft than the Tour 105. 105 I normally use in this, so it could be shaft. I think if I change some shafts around, I could get that spin up. But anyway, average in here, club speed 112, average launch 19, average spin just under 6,000, average carry was 155. Not bad at all. How would I sum this club up? Classy. Very, very classy golf club. Not for everybody. Definitely not for all the golfers out there. Again, whole debate about should you use blades, cavity backs. I'm not going there at the moment. your choice. You need to decide if this club's for you or not. If you do decide it is for you, please, please, please go and get fitted by a reputable fitter. Super important you get the right shaft, the right lie, the right grip, the right blend of clubs. Remember, you can mix these clubs up. You can take, you know, the muscle back, you can take the hollow-headed bladed iron, mix them together by all means. It's fantastic. Mizuno, again, you very rarely make a bad club. Can't think of the last bad club you made, and this one is fantastic. Very, very good. Hope you enjoyed the review. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you like the videos, and I'll be back soon. All the best. Bye for now.